everybody, YouTube Dad here. Thought I'd do a quick little video before the rain hits. We're going to put together a metal raised bed garden. I'm eventually going to get rid of the wooden one that I have built. I'll use that wood for something else, but I think a metal raised bed garden would actually be a little better. Won't rot over time. It's galvanized. Let me show you what it looks like. Give me 1 second. This is the kit that I bought. I bought it from Amazon for about, I don't know, 75, 80 bucks. It was delivered last week. Thought I'd go ahead and put it together while I got some time and show you how it looks. And I will put a link of this in the description, and that way you can take a look at it, see if it meets your needs. And let's get this show started. All right, I just opened it up, and here's what we got. Looks like we got some fairly thin metal, not too thick, not too thin. We'll see how it holds up. Got a couple extra parts here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, white glove service. Look at that, getting fancy. Got some white gloves. All right, got our hardware. Some much styrofoam. Got our instructions. Looks pretty basic, nothing crazy. Alright, got our rings that we would have to put together ourselves, so we'll work on that later. And next up, support brackets, pretty decent. And then our sides. Alright. Here's how it turned out. This is a 12x4x1, and I did look online and I paid $56 for it. $56. So it goes together pretty good. Came with its own bolts and nuts. They are cross tip and flat tip. So I just used a drill and a vice grip clamped on there, hit it with the drill, tightened it on there pretty good. It's fairly thick rolled edge metal. A lot of people complained about the edges could cut you a little bit. These are a little rough. You could rasp them down just a little bit. You can hear it. But I mean, if I ran my finger along this way, I could cut myself. So just be careful with it. You can take a rasp, like I said, rub that down. But for the most part, you can see that it is flexible. It's bendable, but it lifts up. They do give you these little safety spikes. I'm in Florida. They're not going to do anything. I'm going to end up having to do my own little spikes in the ground to hold it in. But anywho, it's pretty simple to put together. You literally take your two pieces of metal. You see they're overlapped. You overlap them. You put your support on there. Put your bolt, screw, or your nut. Tighten it down, and you just run it down one side, and you do it to the other side, and you just keep right on going. It took about 20 minutes to put together. I cannot complain with how it turned out. I look forward to putting some plants in it. I really want to do some tomatoes in it, and probably some eggplant. Keep that trend going. I have a whole section of just lettuce. My wife likes salad. She's a pescatarian, so we're going to do a lot of veggies for her. We're just going to have fun with it. Kids love it, and we're turning this little area into the garden area. This is where my kids play. They want it close to their playground, and this is how it's turning out. All right, guys, I'm going to go inside, get cleaned up. Fixing to go pick up the kids from camp, and I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my day. Have another day off tomorrow, so we'll see how the garden does. If any changes, anything happens. Oh, I am still fighting the pickle worms with my squash, so I'm going to probably put some dipple powder on that again because it did rain. But I do have some squash coming in. You can see them down there. Picked off a couple of the pickle worms. But anyhow, guys, today, y'all stay cool and let it grow.